All right, everybody. Welcome back to Cracker Hunters. We're continuing our
Part
shooting
two.
this shit. Yeah, shooting this shit on Christopher Nolan. It's part two. But so we just got finished talking about The Dark Knight. So we're gonna go into his next movie, Inception.
That one.
I love that one. I do like it. I don't say love, but I do like it.
I like it. I like it too, but I think it's more credit than it really deserves. Just because you make a movie overly complex and convoluted doesn't make it good.
I don't think it's convoluted. I was able to follow it pretty well.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing too. Okay, maybe convoluted is not the word for it, but overly complex doesn't make it good.
But it is good though.
I'm just saying, that was his thing about that movie. He made it to where it was really, really complex, going between dream within a dream within a dream within a dream. Then you're in limbo.
Yeah.
Really? And limbo, you're in it for fucking 50 years, and it's only been 10 minutes. Come on now.
Right.
I mean, that's just a little. And plus, the ending pissed me off a little bit.
Oh,
really? What the fuck, man?
With the top spinning and
That's
just
it.
wondering what happened.
I mean,
whether he was in a dream or reality.
I get it. I really do. I get it, but it's kind of not good.
I like Inception because I love the visuals. And I love the performances of everybody in it.
The performances, yes. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, Jason Gordon-Levitt.
Tom
Hardy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jonathan Gordon. Wait, what is it? What is it? Is anyway, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Ken Watanabe, that's what Watanabe. I guess is how you pronounce it.
Anyway,
yeah.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, Tom Hardy, which is one of my favorite actors right now.
As of now.
Yeah, as of now.
Well, he's playing Venom. So.
We'll see how that movie turns out.
We'll see.
You'll
probably love it.
Yeah, I hope so.
You probably will.
Better. But I think the visuals really elevate this movie because the visuals are top notch. They're amazing. All the twisting and turning of the cities and things like that, man. It's a beautiful visual movie.
It's a visually astounding.
Yes, it is. It really is. And I do agree with you that it is overly complicated. It really is. But I mean, it's not. I don't think it's as complicated as people try to make it seem.
Well,
to where you can't follow it.
No, you can follow it.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan has this style of where he makes these movies so complicated, but you can follow him because he explains it so well.
Yeah, and that's one thing I do love about him too, is the fact that, like I said, he doesn't dumb down his movies.
Right.
If there's a movie he wants to make, he's gonna make it and make it the way he wants to make it.
Right. Him and his brother.
Yeah.
But I think the thing is that it gets more credit than it deserves. Overly complex doesn't make it cool.
Fair enough, and I can understand that. I still think that because of its complexity, I think it does elevate the movie a little bit better.
Right.
And it does, because like I said, it doesn't dumb it down.
It's fun.
It's
really
fun
to watch.
It really is, especially the visuals. Man.
Oh, and the wire acting.
Yeah,
like the way that when
that scene where they're fighting on the side of walls and stuff.
Shit like that. That's cool, man.
No, I think
it really
so,
is cool, but I think we're missing the point though that the whole thing is really just a dream.
Right, exactly. The entire movie is basically a dream.
Yeah,
almost.
and it's like they want to live in this dream, which doesn't make it good. I think that's where I'm going at. Is like, I think that's why I wasn't as stunned by it as everybody else.
Right.
Because, I mean, it's just a fucking dream. You still gotta wake up.
There's really no stakes in the dream.
I mean,
and I can understand that.
Yeah, you get shot in one layer, and the next layer, oh well, it's gonna take more time for him to die.
Right.
Like, come on, really?
Like I even love that. Rick and Morty did a little take on that.
Oh shit, dude! Yeah. Rick and Morty did that. South Park's even done it.
Right.
And they brought in Freddy Krueger though.
But that shows you how influential your movie is when other people try and parody it.
It's not a parody. It's more of a.
It is a parody.
Well, with Rick and Morty, it is. With South Park, it's more kind of like a. It's not. It's kind of more like a fuck you.
Fair enough, yeah, because South Park is usually...
Well, they brought Freddy Krueger into it.
Right.
Well, actually, Rick and Morty did too.
But that's what I'm saying. But for me, I think, for me, that's what what tells whether your movie's gonna be popular or not is when they get parodies like that.
Yeah.
When people make copies and it influences the genre after the movie's been made. And I think Inception influenced a lot of stuff. You know, as far as the dream within a dream thing, the visuals, because you see Doctor Strange, and for Marvel even use some of those visuals.
Oh
in Doctor
yeah,
Strange.
with
So,
the movement of the buildings and the streets and shit like that.
Exactly.
Or hell, you even see it in Interstellar.
yeah, you're right with the movie. Yeah, you're right. So I think, but that one doesn't really count because it's still
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, but I think other movies and other TV shows and stuff have been influenced by that movie, and I think that's why it's so great, because when you get parodied and homaged, it really shows how much people really love your movie and really appreciate the product that you put out.
And I think that Christopher Nolan is definitely one of a kind when it comes to any kind of directorial style.
Oh, I agree.
Because Christopher Nolan, he's off the grid. He has no cell phone. He has no email account. You know, he's
like
not
you and Mercury.
Yeah, it's kind of like I am.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have any of that, and he refuses, wholeheartedly refuses to use 3D.
I'm
It's
glad.
always IMAX.
3D is overrated. It really is. It elevates some movies like Avatar and Gravity, but for the most part, it's just extra.
Gravity was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
But I mean, it really he refuses. He would rather shoot in IMAX, which really kind of built him up for
It
me.
does.
For
me
people,
too.
for people like me.
Yeah, because the visuals are elevated even more when it's in IMAX.
Right. Well, not just that. I mean, the motherfucker ain't got no cell phone.
Right.
Dude. I don't know anybody else that doesn't have a cell phone except for me and my wife.
Me neither. I don't know anybody but them two. I even know people with old flip phones still.
Yeah, they're still using flip phones.
Yeah,
They
but they
still
still
got
have a
one.
cell phone.
They're still using that old Motorola
Yes.
fucking Razor, but it's still a goddamn phone.
That's right.
I don't have one.
You gotta push the damn button 3 times to get to one letter or number.
I was really,
fuck those, man.
I was really good at that back when I
Me
did
too.
have
Oh man.
one.
Oh, I can type.
Dude, you
yeah.
fucking like a master.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But yeah, we're done with Inception.
Okay.
Yeah.
Inception.
So now, I'm sorry.
The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, The Dark Knight Rises.
Now, I have to say this.
Okay.
Let me go first.
Let me go first. Okay, you first.
Everybody's main complaint is Tom Hardy's voice in this. And let me go ahead and explain this real easily. This is what was done in the interviews, and this is actually how it happened. Tom Hardy made the voice to mimic a Hispanic boxer that grew up in London.
Which makes sense.
That's what he did. And now the character for Bane was Hispanic. The actual Bane character, I cannot for the life of me remember his fucking name.
You know what? Did they even explain his name?
No, in the movie, that's the thing. That's another thing. But I'll get to that here in a minute. But that's where the voice came from. It's almost comic book accurate. But the thing is Bane is not his name. That's not his real name.
I forgot his real name.
I have it somewhere in my comic books.
Okay.
But I would have to search through all that.
Right.
But the thing is this is the Dark Knight Rises. It is a fan fiction. It's not. It's loosely based off a comic book. As you see my finger quotations, I don't believe it. Do not believe it one bit. But the thing is it was decent.
Oh, what? No, I wouldn't even say decent. It was good.
I hated the Talia character.
Which one?
Talia.
I'll go. Yeah.
I hated that character because that is not accurate.
And I agree. And I think what she was playing, by Marian. I can't pronounce it. It's people. Stop getting these overcomplicated fucking names, okay? Damn, make some shit some people can pronounce when they're doing a
Marianne
video.
Cotillard.
Good gracious.
Some shit like that.
Yeah,
But
whatever
still,
the fuck her name
doesn't
is.
fucking matter. That was the absolute worst character in any Christopher Nolan fucking movie ever made because I hated her character. That is not Talia.
No, it's not. It's really not. Now, I'm going to say this. far as Bane, I think people have to understand. Like when people heard Bane,
they were expecting
venom, juice, swelling up. The Christopher Nolan movies are based on reality, and they're more down to earth. So
I mean, it makes sense what he did with Bane.
Right, and it does.
Rather than a motherfucker who's so cock diesel, can't even like, fit through the door or wipe his own ass kind of deal. You know?
And I understood that it was based in reality. So I understood Bane was not going to be using venom, and that was going to be swelling up 2 to 3 times.
Mask.
Yeah, 2 to 3 times with the luchador's costume, the luchador mask. So I understood that wouldn't translate well to the universe that Christopher Nolan had brought together.
Schumacher tried. And fuck you, Joel Schumacher. Fuck you again.
Yeah, but I like Tom Hardy as Bane. I think he was intimidating. He showed how strong he was and what a good fighter. Now, this is one of my complaints that I really dislike. I really hate the choreography in The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, and Anne Hathaway.
I really do. I like it. I think Anne Hathaway was actually one of the bright spots in this movie. I think she made a good Selena Kyle. Had the sexuality down packed, as far as just being not over sexualized, but flirtatious and stuff. I think she made a good Catwoman. I think she made a good Selena Kyle. I actually liked Anne Hathaway as Selena Kyle. I really did. I thought she was one of the surprises in this movie.
Nah.
Fair enough. I get that. Not everybody's going to agree, but it's for me. I thought Selena Kyle was a pleasant surprise. But what I do like about this movie as well is it showed Bane as how strong he was. Like he lifted up. Spoiler alert for anybody who's ever seen The Dark Knight Rises, which I imagine most of you have. But he broke Batman's back, just lifting him up and slamming him down on his knee. He broke his back.
That is actually a comic book scene.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't happen exactly as it, but it does happen. And I think it was
actually it's pretty accurate.
Yeah, I agree. It is.
I can pull my comic out.
I think that it was ridiculous how he got healed and got back into health.
I don't know.
Getting in that prison, no, that was ridiculous.
I honestly think that he suffered quite a bit.
I'm talking about far as how they popped it back in and he worked his legs back out. That was ridiculous. I'm sorry. That's ridiculous.
I mean, you see Christian Bale's character as Bruce Wayne. You see him suffer a lot to get that.
I still think it's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, that's also another thing. You know, it's not comic book accurate.
No, it's not. Because it's based on reality.
It took months and months and months and months in the comic books for Bruce Wayne to heal. It took so long that he had to bring somebody from France to play Batman, to be Batman, that was Jean Pierre, which I have the comic book, and it's been a little diluted since then. It's been a little diluted. Like now, Jean Pierre, he's actually Azazel now. But the thing is that did happen in the comic books. Like Bane broke Batman's back, and that was another cool thing that I really enjoyed about the Batman, the Dark Knight Rises was monologues. I love Tom Hardy's monologues. Me too, man. I thought it was good. Monologues
they were awesome monologues. Yeah, so I do like that. And one of my main complaints was, of course, the fight choreography.
Yes,
it was horrible, terrible fight choreography.
It wasn't so bad with Bane as to where it was with Batman.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, it was horrible all the way around.
I think the choreography for Bane was better.
Right. And
maybe it was a different kind of choreographer, but
well, plus Bane's Bane's skilled, but he's still
actually Tom Hardy himself is pretty skilled as an actor. But I think that's what it is too.
And I think the problem they made with the fight choreography is the fact that they made Batman like a brawler and not really martial arts focused and based. And that's one of the problems I have with that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think that Tom Hardy is actually a pretty adept fighter himself because of the way he played in Warrior.
Oh, that's true. That's a MMA fighter. Yeah,
I mean, it's they came out right after each other.
Right.
So, that's one of the things that I wasn't disappointed. I was not disappointed in the Tom Hardy performance. I was disappointed in Christian Bale.
Well, Christian Bale he's a good actor, but he's not a good action actor. I'm just going to say it.
Yeah, you're right.
He's not.
Okay.
He's a good actor, but
Yes.
he's not a good action actor.
Okay, I'll give
He's
you
more
that.
of a I would prefer him as a method actor.
Like The Machinist.
Yes, exactly.
But okay, now that we've gotten The Dark Knight Rises out of the way, and I think
Dark Knight Rises is better than what people give it credit for.
I think that I agree with that.
It
It really is. But what happened with the theater when that movie came out, the dude coming and killing all the people, that really kind of destroyed the box office with that because everybody was kind of scared.
Yeah,
they were scared to go to that movie because of that fucking guy going in and killing so many people.
I don't think so. I think more along the lines of Heath Ledger knocked it so out of the park with the Joker that it was hard to follow that. Like anybody who followed Heath Ledger, I think it's just so hard to follow a movie that.
I'm talking about opening weekend.
Even so, yeah. I mean, I don't think that affected anything.
It really did.
I don't think it did.
It really did.
I don't think it did.
Dude, that was kind of a big scare. That almost stopped me from going.
Well, I mean, honestly, did it stop people from going to see Infinity War?
I almost, like I said, it almost
stuff like that. I mean, honestly, that's
not going to happen
real.
anymore because
shit, it still can.
I mean, it will happen eventually.
We're getting off subject.
Anyway,
sorry, everybody. Sorry.
Actually, it really is kind of on subject because we're talking about like the box office, and I think that really hurt The Dark Knight Rises.
I don't think it did. I don't think it far as it may have hurt it somewhat in the box office returns.
That's what I'm talking about.
But it didn't hurt it in the critical response because people still
saw the movie.
Criticized. Yeah, exactly. People still criticize it for the faults that we're pointing out.
Right.
And I don't think it hurt it that much far as the critical response because it still made a lot of money. It wasn't no slouch. It didn't make as much as The Dark Knight, but then again,
I think it could have.
It could have. And I think there were some things that they could have changed. I think that making Bane use Venom to blow up a little bit, maybe get a little bit more bigger, maybe not 2 or 3 times his size, but make him bigger.
Maybe instead of Venom, it was steroids or something.
So it had to be.
I mean, if he wanted to do the realistic version, maybe it could have been.
The thing is that it's hard to. Because fans have their expectations,
right?
And if it doesn't meet those, it's a failure to them,
right?
And I think that's what hurt The Dark Knight Rises because Bane wasn't as charismatic as the Joker, so he needed something else to really elevate him to really stand out in his movie.
Okay, I can agree with that.
And he didn't have anything to really stand out, except for his monologues.
Okay, now let's go to.
We'll go to Interstellar?
Yes. I think we've exhausted
The Dark Knight Rises.
Just the trilogy.
Fair enough. But now Interstellar, I love this movie. I do. I'm a big space fanatic. I love learning about planets, stars, the universe. I love learning about this. So I love this movie because of that. It really showed me some of the things that go on in our universe, even though they're theories and speculation. I still enjoyed the visuals and how they did things. But go ahead. I know you disagree.
I just don't like Interstellar.
Well, why don't you like Interstellar?
I think it's because of the whole fucking bullshit, which is bullshit. And it's a Christopher Nolan thing. It's where everything kind of ties up from the beginning to the end. Like, where
it does.
Matthew McConaughey gets sucked into a black hole. That is not even theorized.
But we don't know that though.
That's not even. I'm saying it's not. That's the thing. It's not even theorized.
But in a movie,
what happens to you when you get sucked into a black hole?
The thing is because it's still a theory and not fact.
It's not even theorized.
But we don't know what happens because
exactly. But it's a movie. That's such a fucking. That's so gay.
It's not. No, it's not. It's
gay.
No, it's not. It's really not because. We don't know.
No, you were my ghost, Daddy. You were my ghost.
We don't know the facts about what happens when you go to a black. All we have are theories. So I can understand taking a little artistic. What's the word I'm looking for? Artistic liberties, in what they believe. Which I mean, even Neil deGrasse Tyson, whatever his name is, Gracie or DeGrasse, whatever, however you pronounce his middle name. Even he liked the movie, and even he said some positive things about it because at least when they were making the movie, they based their theories off of theories that have been presented in the scientific community, and you can tell because they just didn't make shit. They based it.
They
off
actually kind of did,
but they still based their physics and everything that happened off scientific theories.
Okay, you're looking at the black hole, the time and space continue. Yeah, I mean, you're looking at that. But the thing is that is really fucking stupid is the ship that they used.
Why is this?
That's not real. I mean, that could not be real. We don't have that. We don't have that.
But it's in the future. Well, Inception happened in the future. It didn't happen in present time.
Interstellar.
That's what I say. Interstellar. It still happened in the future. So the ships that they had may be more advanced than what we got right now.
So you're taking this thing that does not exist and using it with real-time theories. It's just not real.
But you're forgetting one thing. It's a movie. So it's allowed to take some artistic liberties with the scientific theories that's been presented. It's still a movie.
You're not using the theories when it comes to making the goddamn ship.
Yes, it is. It's still
okay.
Good theories.
He was asleep for 8 years when he got to fucking Jupiter.
Okay, but it does take that long to get there. It takes a while to. You know how far fucking Jupiter is away from Earth?
That's not even like a real thing though. Like
yes, it is.
Sleeping.
Because we don't.
Yeah, you're gonna go to sleep for fucking 8 years.
Well, because we haven't gotten that advanced. Again, this is still just a movie. It still isn't based in reality. You're criticizing it for something that it's a movie for. It's not based in reality. Unlike the Dark Knight trilogy, it's not based in reality. So they're able to take some artistic liberties in how they present the scientific theories.
Okay, I mean, I'll give you that
in the scientific community.
I'll give you that. That's fine. But the thing is like, I mean, you're looking at theories and stuff like the around the planet, around the black hole.
We still have fucking people who believe the world is flat. Don't encourage their asses.
I'm not encouraging them.
And I know you're not. But in a way you are because it's giving them fuel. I can feel the smiles and smirks from flat earthers. Fuck all of you, by the way.
Yeah,
it's all fucking stupid.
But
anyways,
that's not what I'm saying.
We can do a shooting the shit on dumbass flat earthers. I'm sorry. Okay, let me rephrase that. Let me calm down. I'm not calling you dumbasses. I don't agree with your scientific theories because there's no scientific proof that substantiates your claims.
What I'm saying...
I apologize for calling you dumbasses. I don't agree with you, and that's the end of this rant. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is the whole... where they land on the planet with the water level up to their ankles or whatever, I don't think that's a good plot structure. Like I don't think
because we don't. But how do we know there aren't planets like that? There's planets.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I think that
we're having a good ass debate on.
What I'm saying is I don't think that should have been relevant to the movie. Now
it was relevant because the other dude died. They were searching for planets.
Actually, it was a plot hole.
No, it was not because they were searching for...
Because he went into the black hole and went so forward in time that his daughter is ancient. Okay, so it was irrelevant. They could have just taken it to where it was like, okay, instead of making it 30 years or whatever, every hour that they were on, I don't know, something stupid like that.
But how do we know that's not truth?
It doesn't. I'm not saying it's not truth. I'm just saying that makes. It doesn't really change.
No. Actually,
story.
It does make sense because remember now, when they went through the black hole, they could have come out light years away from Earth.
I'm not saying that.
So by the time whatever happened on their planet reached Earth,
the movie made it irrelevant because he went into the black hole. The movie itself made the timeline irrelevant.
No, it didn't because we don't know because for as far as theoretical physicists are concerned, when time stops basically inside the black hole.
Well,
so we don't know,
everything.
right? But so we don't know exactly what happens when you go in there.
Right.
So you can't really fault a movie from having.
I'm just going through.
Why is this one the one we're having a debate on?
Because this one is the one that's more popular that shouldn't be that popular.
I think it should be, because I think that people should know more about black holes and space.
Well, we can't because we can't get that far.
Well, it's not even that far. It's just, there's a black hole in the center of our universe. But
yeah, because we can get there.
Well, fair enough. But agree. But you can't fault a movie.
I'm not faulting it. I'm just saying it's irrelevant.
Saying, yeah.
Actually, what really kind of aggravates me is the one planet where fucking 30 minutes is 30 years.
But again, but that makes sense because, again, they're light years away from Earth. So every minute they spend in there, by the time it reaches Earth, it could be 30, 40 years from now. And then when they go back through the black hole, we don't know how it affects time and space. So when they go back,
I'm just saying it's irrelevant. Because he goes and it's like a plot. It's a plot hole because he goes.
I don't think
he goes through the black hole, and he comes out at that one point in time, and then he goes back through the black hole and comes out through another point.
But again, we don't know how time works.
Right.
When we go through black hole.
I get that.
It doesn't seem like you do. I'm just saying.
I get that. I get that. It's just it doesn't seem relevant.
But it is relevant because, as far as the theories go, time stops and time is totally different inside a black hole. So we don't know how time is structured or how it affects. Even though he went in and it went out, we don't know how time is affected when you go through a black hole, because the laws of physics completely break down when concerning the black hole.
I'll give you that. But I think we've also exhausted our time on.
I'm amazed that we even spent this much time debating fucking Interstellar. This was the one. I thought The Dark Knight was the one we're going to be debating on most.
Wow.
Because I think Winter Soldier is better, but I just thought that one was going to be.
We'll agree to disagree on that one too.
Well, I think again, the shooting shit will prove me otherwise.
Yeah,
but yeah,
it will prove me right.
Right. So we've talked about Interstellar. Right? We didn't go into details about it. You get a basic idea of everybody.
I just don't think that.
Here's the basic plot. Excuse me. Here's the basic plot of Interstellar for people who have not seen it. Basically, the resources on Earth are running out. Planets are dying and stuff like that. So basically,
the planet's dying.
Yeah, the planet's dying.
Food's gone.
Exactly.
You're taking quantum engineers and making them farmers.
Yeah. So basically, what happens is they're going to try and find a planet that they can basically relocate to sustain humanity.
And it makes no sense.
I disagree.
It makes no sense.
But anyways,
I don't get the whole cylinder of places. That makes no sense.
Right. But what we won't do, we won't focus too much on Dunkirk because you haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Right.
And I'm sure
Dunkirk is amazing, by the way.
It's an awesome war movie. Amazing.
It is.
World War II movie.
It is.
And don't get me wrong, I'm going to watch it ASAP.
Yes.
But the thing is like, it's hard to go wrong with a World War II movie.
It really is. Like, no. It's not hard. It's not hard.
Name one. That's bad. Got him.
Yeah, I have to be sorry. You're right. I can't think of one off the top of my head. But you're right. But we won't actually talk too much. We won't talk really much about.
I don't really know anything about
exactly.
Dunkirk.
So he doesn't know. So we're not going to do that.
So,
but Dunkirk is amazing. I've seen it. It's amazing. It's a good World War II movie.
Christopher Nolan's actually a very good director. He deserves everything that he gets.
Oh, he does.
He's
a good director. He's very
amazing director.
Yeah, he doesn't dumb down his movies.
He brought Batman back. He makes
some intellectual movies. He makes some movies.
Memento.
Exactly. Memento. Interstellar.
It's just good movies in general.
Yeah, exactly.
Please check his movies out.
Yes, please do. It's so good.
Me and Carolina, we're kind of opposed on the movies, but still, doesn't mean that they're bad. I like Interstellar. I really do. I like The Dark Knight Rises. I like the Batman trilogy. I like Memento. I like all
like
his
all his
movies.
movies.
I
I like all
really
his movies.
really
Like,
enjoy the
yeah,
Prestige.
it's not,
I love those.
He actually does not have a bad movie.
Okay, top 3.
Top 3. My top 3 from Christopher Nolan would be The Prestige, The Dark Knight, and probably Memento. Those would be my top 3.
Dark Knight, The Prestige, and Batman Begins.
That's a good list. Yeah, okay. Cool.
Just because of the Frank Miller reference.
Fair enough. So we got our top 3s, everybody. Please let us know in the comment section what your favorite movies are from Christopher Nolan, which is one of our favorite directors of all time.
All time.
Yeah, he's a good director. So we reached the end of our video. We thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us comments. Let us know what your favorite Christopher Nolan movie, your top 3 Christopher Nolan movies are. But you have anything else to add, sir?
No, sir.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. I'm Carolina Hitman.
I'm Anubis.
Thank you for joining Cracker Hunters. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.